Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about phones and my life with phones. So the first phone I ever got was a Samsung Galaxy S4, and then ever since I've kind of have stayed with the Samsung. I think the only time I ever changed the phone, I used to have a BlackBerry a Touch at some point, so that was kind of cool. And then this is the oldest phone I currently have. It's the Samsung Galaxy S8, and then it got pretty beat. So yeah, like every other phone I had, it's gone because it got really beat. And then the Samsung S8 was a really nice phone, and it survived really well. After this phone, I ended up buying the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, and I feel like this phone's very important because this was the last Samsung Note they ever made, and I feel like they made the right choice by not making any more Note phones. But I feel that this is also the turning point of when it kind of felt useless to upgrade to like the new S21 or S22 or S23. It all felt pointless. It all felt like it was an imitation of this. Even now, I feel like I still have the newest and top tier phone of all time. I feel like they made the right choice to stop making the Note line, because it makes no sense if it can't even compete. So a feature that this phone has that not even the new phones have is that this has a micro SD card. And then after this, they took it away. They were like, no more micro SD card. Something that they took away from this phone was the aux port, which even to this day I hear a lot of people saying, please put back the aux port. You know, I know like some people like video games on phones and music of video games. That's something very important. It's an aux port for the latency, and I like this phone so much I ended up buying a second one. So I have two Samsung Galaxy Note 20s because I felt zero need to upgrade to like a S21 or S22 or S23. I felt a lot better buying two of these and just sharing half of the space. So on one phone I have some apps, and on the other phone I have other apps. So I tend to use one for video games and the other one for like work and stuff, honestly. But the temptation, I still had a temptation of buying something new. You know, I wanted some of that new tech. So I went ahead and I got this phone right here. I had it charging a bit so I could show y'all, but here's the screen. It's an amazing screen. Oh, I should mention, over the few years I had this phone, I have seen some dots appear at the edges. I think that's it. Yeah, so some like dots right there. It's not really a big issue, but it is something to mention out. On the second phone I got, it actually is fine. It don't have any of the dots. So I think since it's an older phone, it has some dots. Alright. So I ended up buying this phone right here because I think a few years or even now, folding phones are all the rage. So I did see that Samsung had a folding phone, but it wasn't the folding phone I wanted, because I like how this one, it's also a stand. You see, so I could play a video, and I also have a stand right there. I know that with Samsung you could do like this, maybe, but when I could have a standing up, and I could also show the other person. So let's say I'm sitting here, I could see it myself, and that they can see it. So it is a really nice phone. I personally, I don't have any issues with this phone. Just gonna enter my password to show y'all. But yeah, this phone is really nice. But still, I thought, I should probably try an actual Samsung folding phone. So I ended up buying this. Oh, and all of these I got off the Facebook marketplace. I'm not buying phones at full price. I think that's insane. So we have this Samsung right here. This is the Samsung Z Flip 4. And then it has the, you could stand it up like that. Like that, But I finally got, like an actual a bending screen. But an issue I have with his phone, I guess you could also say it's an issue with his phone, but his phone isn't a Samsung, is that the cameras on my Note are way better cameras than what's over here. These cameras on this fold phone are not good. They are not good. So that's why I've kept my Note, because I feel like they just put in so much tech into this phone, and then they dropped it. They dropped it because they knew that if they called another phone the Samsung Galaxy Note 21, people would literally be like it's the exact same phone. There's nothing new about it. Alright, and then talking about his phone, I feel his phone is really nice for social media, and that's honestly all I tend to use it for, like Facebook and Instagram. But other than that, I don't really use these phones for like video games or anything. Like if you think about it, like you're gaming on this, then it folds. It's a bit annoying. This one, I actually did get this one for video games. I got this one for emulation. So this one is perfect for emulating Nintendo DS of video games. So I have a controller I attach, and it has the exact same form factor as the Nintendo DS. So it has a bottom screen, top screen, and you can play. So this phone right here is called the Microsoft Surface Duo. Is perfect for emulation. And this one over here, it's okay. Like, Honestly, I feel like also a reason why I didn't want to get a fully folding phone is because I hear that over time it will break here. This one is fine because honestly, if I'm honest with you, I tend to not use these phones a lot. The phones I tend to use every day are these two phones. I use these two every day. I travel with these phones. These are my my dailies. One for video games, one for work. So yeah, I just wanted to share with y'all my phone collection, you can say. Over here I have the S8. Finally it turned on. It takes a while to turn on, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like the camera on my S8 is even a better camera than the Fold, which is insane. I think it's insane to see these two phones, and my S8 Plus has a better quality single camera than two cameras on the Flip. I think it's insane. So, yep. And then the a wide angle camera, it looks even worse. So like, it's insane, y'all. Insane. Well, that's all of my rant for today. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace out.